Now today I'm going to be explaining something that doesn't even exist yet. I'll explain. I'm going to be speculating about Minecraft the movie. I mean, this movie was going to happen at some point, because, you know, money. Anyway, Minecraft the movie is a movie that's set to be made by Warner Brothers and released in March 2022. And so I'm going to be looking at what I'd like to see in this movie if it ever happens, and whether I think it'll be any good or not. Let's get straight into this. And a quick note about the minigames I'm playing in the background. I suck at Minecraft minigames, but I just thought it's something to have on in the background. Anyway, do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen any, but there are a lot of concept trailers for this movie on the internet, basically made by fans about what they'd like to see from the movie. Most of the kind of plots in these concept trailers seem to revolve around the story of playing Minecraft. Like the adventure, like punching down the tree, mining, going through another portal, you know, into the nether. But would anybody want to watch that in a movie? I don't know. Looking at movies based on video games in general, they're kind of not very good. I mean, there are a couple exceptions to this. Well, not really a couple, maybe one. And the problem with most video game movies in general is the plot. How do you make a good plot based on a video game with literally no kind of main story? I mean, Minecraft kind of has a story. You have to try and defeat the Ender Dragon, that's how you win the game. But it's also completely free, you can do whatever you want to do, so how do you translate that into a film? I see the plot going two different ways. Either it could go the way of kind of adventure, basically just a film version of the kind of journey that everybody goes through in a Minecraft survival world. Or it could be something similar to Minecraft Story Mode or Minecraft Dungeons, with a story that's not really based in the game. It's kind of set in the game, but it has characters and things you wouldn't be able to find in Minecraft. So I took a look over at the Wikipedia page for Minecraft the movie, just to see what it said on the plot. I'm not sure how reliable this information is, if any of it's actually real or sources for it, but on the plot it says, a teenage girl and her unlikely group of adventurers must save their beautiful blocky overworld after the malevolent Ender Dragon sets out on a path of destruction. So that kind of fits with the first one, but again, as I said, I'm not sure how reliable this is. Production for a Minecraft movie was leaked back in 2014 on Twitter. Now, if they've been working on Minecraft the movie for about 6 years now, I don't know, what have they been doing? Either they want it to be pretty perfect, or they've just kind of shoved it to one side. But I mean, it's literally free money. No matter how bad this Minecraft movie is, I think they're still going to make a profit out of it. Now, Sean Levy was announced as the director of this project. If you don't know, Sean Levy was the executive producer for Stranger Things. Now, I wonder whether he's going to bring any aspects from Stranger Things into Minecraft. Both of them have kind of supernatural and horror aspects to them. Both have monsters and aliens, so, you know, similarities there. There is also a chance we find out a bit more about Minecraft's deeper lore, because Minecraft overall, it's got many strange things. It's got aliens, zombies, skeletons, weird villager people that aren't really people like you. Then they've got grey twins that like burning their villages down. Get me started on the nether, like pig people, zombie pig people. Maybe this movie will be some kind of prologue that will explain all of these weird things in the game. One thing that I do hope they lean into is the YouTube side of Minecraft, because let's face it, the game wouldn't be quite so popular without all of the massive YouTube channels that make videos about it. And I think it'd be cool if, you know, they appreciate that, they like reference some of the popular ones, or maybe even get them to play small parts in the movie. I also hope that they make sure Notch stays involved with this project, since he knows what to do with Minecraft, especially if they're going into the lore of it. He is really the main guy to ask, and we all know what happens when you just push the main creator of a franchise aside. I mean, Notch hasn't worked on the game for a few years, and Jeb, who's the lead designer, seems fully capable of, well, seeing the game into the future. But if Notch wants to be involved, then I think they should let him. But how would this movie affect the game as a whole? say if this movie was a great critical success, everybody really liked it, I'm sure Minecraft's popularity would go up. But if in the case that everybody hates the movie, would people start quitting the game? Would it have a bigger impact? Well, probably not. Just take a look at some other video game movies. For example, the Mario movie. Just take a look at this thing. I don't think there's any world in which a live-action Mario movie will be any good, but I don't think this movie put anybody off the Mario franchise as a whole. I think people just accepted, oh, this movie's pretty trash, but I still like Mario, he's pretty cool. Now, the Lego movie, for example. This is an example of a movie based on a toy, well, kind of comparable to a video game movie, but it exceeded everybody's expectations. It was surprisingly good for what it was. And the Lego company did see an increase in sales because of this. So I'm sure that the Minecraft movie, if it's good, will have the same effect. And if it's rubbish, then hopefully no one will care. Although the fact that they've been working on it for when it'll be released, that'll be 8 years, it better be good. And that leads on to my next point, which is the pressure of making a movie based on this very popular video game. Say this movie does actually go in and explain the deeper lore of Minecraft. That puts a lot of pressure on it. Some pretty high expectations. That's why there's never really been a follow-up to Minecraft. That's why Mojang haven't really ever developed a game since. That's one of the problems of a massive franchise. People just have such high expectations. And sometimes, no matter if the movie's actually decent, it just can't meet the expectations of the fans. One more question I have is why we've heard absolutely nothing about this movie. I'm sure everything in 2020 has led to the production slowing down and stuff like that, but it's still been in the works for a long time, and it's still a few years till it actually comes out. It could be that they discuss the movie at Minecraft Live, which if you didn't know about, is basically Minecon, but online. It's kind of similar how DC did their Fandom Live, where they basically played trailers, they had Zoom calls with all the producers and directors and actors. It's just a virtual version of Minecon, essentially. And it's going to be streamed, I guess, on the 26th of September. And if you don't watch the stream, I'll probably be making a video about it, because they're going to announce some 1.17 stuff. So yeah, we're going to cover that. And now back to Minecraft the movie. Now, I think this movie may be delayed. They still got plenty of time before 2022 to get it released, but it's going to happen someday, I guess, if not 2022. And let's face it, no matter how good or bad this movie is, I'm still probably going to play the game. And yeah, if anything gets announced about Minecraft the movie, expect me to make another video about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.